Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Podcasts presents The Sexperts.
Beep, 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 beep. Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Gotta do it simply true, we're the Sexperts.
And we're recording, and intro music, and hi there. Welcome to The Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I am Delilah Hayder, Candyman.
Candyman. Not the spooky kind, not like the,
Nope, just your friendly neighborhood Candyman.
That's right. All right.
You walking home from school, you got a little extra change, swing by my house, I'll sell you candy.
Not creepy at all. Okay, so we are the Sexperts. We're coming to you live every week from a different location with a different topic. We've been doing this for a while. We love our jobs. We love sexperting. I can't imagine another thing. An alternate universe.
I would sexpert for free, and here I am getting paid. I feel like I've taken a gun and a ski mask to the bank every time I deposit my paycheck.
Yeah, and they're not hefty paychecks, but they keep us running.
No, I'm not rich. I can't vacation. I don't go out to eat much, but I'm happy.
And you can start your own candy business, apparently. How'd you get started in that, by the way?
I got a free Costco membership, and they sell bulk candy there. And I went a little bit crazy and bought pretty much one of everything. And then I got really fat and needed to get rid of the candy, and I started selling it to the kids in the neighborhood.
Wow, fantastic story.
Who in turn are also getting fat, but they got time to lose the weight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, childhood obesity would be a topic for another, like diet experts, the die-spurts or whatever. But we are the Sexperts, and I'll tell you what our actual topic of the day is. Our topic of the day is Procras-turbating. That's right. So we're right now in lockdown. We're in quarantine. And you might be putting off, something that you really wanted to get around to, like writing the great American novel while we're in lockdown because you have all this time in your hands. But you can't. But you don't. You not only have all this time in your hands, you also have a dick in your hands because you're procrastinating. All right.
A lot of people say, "Why beat off today when you can beat off tomorrow?"
So we'll talk all about procrastinating in just a little bit, but I really want to get to our guests because I think they're going to be fantastic. I want to hear their perspective on procrastinating. Let's get to, hi there, welcome. How are you? Welcome. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. Oh, I'm trying not to get your accent there. Why don't you introduce yourself to our audience out there? Tell them who you are.
Well, okay. My name's Mike. They call me Lil Mike. My daddy's Big Mike, and I'm Little Mike. I'm here today just to help you guys out, talk to you about procrastinations.
No crabs involved, but anyway, we'll get to that in a little bit. But when you say they call you Little Mike, who calls you Little Mike?
Oh, my mom and my grandma.
So it's a childhood nickname within the family.
But you want to be known by that on our podcast. Okay.
Yeah, that's they. They call me that, and I don't want my ma to get confused when she tries to find the episode.
Well, guess what, Little Mike? Now a lot more people are going to call you that because you're on a very popular podcast.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you do? Do you work in a family business or?
It's very interesting. I'm glad you asked.
Yeah. I'm glad to.
I fuse molecules together.
Holy shit. Okay, wait. You're some sort of scientist? How does this work? What is this?
Nah, I'm a fusionist. I fuse molecules together. You got two molecules. You want them to be together into one thing. I take care of that for you. Little Mike's got it.
So like if I came to your shop with some hydrogen and some oxygen, you'd send me home with water?
Absolutely. Only if you had to have two hydrogen because it's H2O. Everyone knows that.
Okay. Well,
now that's just science.
I don't know how any of this works. We had to talk more about this. And Delilah, you just assumed that she has a shop. Like, do you have a storefront? Like what?
I assume you're in a strip mall somewhere.
It's actually
Little Mike's Fusion Emporium.
It's actually interesting. I run my shop there out of the back. My grandpa, he used to own a dojo where he taught martial arts and cooking classes on the weekends.
Was that huge, Mike?
his
Huge.
name was Don.
Don.
Actually. So,
Don's
don't disrespect my grandpa.
Just guessing.
Don't you disrespect him.
Don did another type of fusion. Cooking meets martial arts.
Absolutely. So that's where I got my inspiration to fuse molecules.
Don's Dojo and Fusion Emporium. Okay.
Absolutely. Here's what you do. You go to the dojo, you learn some self-defense in this crazy world. You come on out back and I fuse up some molecules right in front of your eyes.
Oh, like hibachi style.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I wear the same outfit too. I got an apron, I got a hat.
That's amazing. So I guess like hibachi, you had a lot of like birthday parties come in, sit around your table and like make special requests.
Sounds like a perfect first date night.
Ooh.
Well, it's interesting you bring up birthdays because in the fusion world, we actually don't celebrate birthdays.
Why not? What is that all about?
Well, there's a long, long, long history of fusionists trying to fuse their birthdays with other birthdays so they can have more than one birthday. So it
That
was
is
a big
cool.
problem with the fusionists getting all these gifts because they had all these birthdays all fused together. And so then they said, forget about it.
So you had to adopt a code. Or you
No more
wouldn't.
birthdays.
Every fusionist adopts the code.
Just like an alchemist can't use their powers to bring humans back to life.
It's exactly like that.
Okay, listen, I'm actually procrastinating right now and not getting to the topic, and I'm going to stop that. And we're going to talk about our topic, which is procras-turbating, which is
well,
what
I have one quick
app-
question for little Mike.
Oh, yeah, please.
On the topic of the shop. Do you do weddings? Because I would think that would be symbolic as you're joining two people together, joining two molecules together. And I'm looking to get married pretty soon, and think that would be kind of a cool, play on the theme there.
That is beautiful.
You know, you're probably going to be really embarrassed, and people make this mistake all the time, but it's called welding.
Oh,
Wait,
how embarrassing!
It's welding. It's not wedding.
wait. No, I think
No, I want to get married
Married.
to a woman.
Well, it could be to a man or a woman. I mean, we're not
In
saying-
this particular case, it's a woman.
Right.
Well,
The future Mrs. Delilah Hayder.
well, in that case, I'm going to have to slide you over to my ma's business. She just so happens to run the finest, the most luxurious
I can't wait for this. It's got to be good.
yacht
Whoa.
in the harbor out back.
Okay,
Wow.
that sounds good. During our wedding, there's going to be a big gap between the actual ceremony and then the start of the reception while the wedding party takes pictures.
Of course.
Would you
I
be
hate that
willing?
part.
Yeah, would you be willing to provide entertainment to the wedding guests at that time by fusing molecules together for them?
Please do. I'm going to be bored as fuck. I hate when they go take the pictures. What else am I supposed to be doing?
Absolutely. So the thing about fusing molecules is it's very it's difficult to see. You really can't see any of the action, but luckily I sing little songs while I'm fusing, so people like it.
Oh,
I
my
figured it was good
God.
entertainment if the hibachi style worked.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what are some sample molecules you might want to fuse at a wedding?
Absolutely. So what we have to do is think about marriage and think about what it means. And marriage is when two things they fuse together. And those two things are money and human bodies. So
What?
Those are the two reasons I'm getting married. That's true.
absolutely. So I'm going to take a couple of molecules from your skin cells.
Oh,
Okay.
And I'm going to also take a couple of copper from pennies. That's good American money right there. And
Yeah.
then
America's the only country in the world with pennies.
I'm going to fuse your skin cells with some copper
Wow.
and make your future missus a nice little hair clip.
Holy cow. That is
was a
exciting.
hair clip that has me in it. That's amazing.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful symbol.
Little Mike, you're a romantic. Like, do you have anybody? Are you married or you fused with anybody, so to speak?
Well, I lost her.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You mean she died?
Well, she was a molecule and they're just so small, and when you're first starting out, you lose track of them.
You wait, so you fell in love with a molecule and you lost that molecule and you cannot find your true love?
That molecule was
you
my
found that
wife.
funny?
That molecule was your wife?
Absolutely.
What molecule was it?
Oh, let me tell you, that molecule came right out of the yacht in the harbor behind my house.
So that's how you guys met.
It's a yacht molecule.
Yeah. What attracted you?
Oh,
What's
she
like-
was a classy broad. She knew just what to do. You know what I mean? You know when a girl, she's got it. She's got that va-va-voom.
I know because I'm married myself to my Mildred, and she's in an iron lung. She wasn't when we first met though. She was just in
Iron, that's a good molecule.
maybe that's what attracted. I'm falling in love with molecules myself right now. I can see why you like them.
Absolutely. But I've always been a one molecule guy.
So you're not gonna date again? You're still searching for your one true molecule?
Little Mike, he's a one molecule kind of guy.
What was her name?
Molly.
Molly, as in molecule.
What percentage of
Absolutely.
female molecules are named Molly?
100%.
So one molecule is just the same as the next. Then you can find another one pretty easily.
That's not true. Just because people have the same name don't mean they're the same.
Okay. Agree to
You
disagree.
You would think a professional midwife would know that.
Absolutely. What's in a name, you know? Just ask old Willie Shatner.
Are you a fan of the Star Trek?
Absolutely.
Speaking of molecules, there are a lot of different molecules on those planets.
Oh, let me tell you, sometimes I get all hot and bothered and overwhelmed by the amount of molecules around here. It's a lot of fusing.
What got you interested originally in science in general? Like you hear all the time that, the students today in America are falling behind in math and science to, the people in China where they're just like excelling, and we're just doing dumb shit. We excel in reality TV and junk food. So what inspired you?
Well, you see, I really, it's interesting you mention education because I have a very unconventional educational history.
Like you didn't go to college or?
Well, I flunked out of preschool. They never did.
They didn't even socially promote you?
They didn't even let me graduate. They said my motor skills was crap.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
That's gotta be tough, yeah.
So my dad, Big Mike, he said, forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get Little Mike, and Little Mike's going to come to work with me.
Oh.
And so I worked with my father at the Office Depot for close to 17 years.
The office.
And he taught me everything he knew about office supplies. I mean, fountain pens, printers, staplers, fax machines, folders, manila envelopes, the Woiks.
Wow. They do have a lot of stuff there.
Absolutely, a lot of molecules in that building. So that's really when I started seeing the big picture, or should I say the little picture.
Wow. But he wasn't involved. He wasn't a fusionist. He wasn't involved in that kind of stuff.
Nah, my dad actually, Big Mike, he don't believe in fusion.
Ooh, that's gotta be tough.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. I hear him talking to my ma saying, we got to stop letting little Mike play out back with the Easy Bake Oven. He says he's doing molecule shit. He ain't doing shit. But I know in my heart, me and my Molly girls, we're fusing.
Wow. You are an inspiration to us all. I think, you should be on posters everywhere in schools and say, like, if you want to, you could be like little Mike. You could be like little Mike and be a fusionist and, believe in science and facts and that sort of thing. And one day you can meet your molecule. That is inspired. I'm inspired.
Absolutely.
I'm inspired.
Honestly, the secret to fusing molecules is to really believe.
So how about pardon me. How about people who are trying to break into, like myself, who are trying to break into fusioning or fusionistic stuff?
You're trying to break in?
Yeah,
You didn't tell me this.
into fusioning?
Yeah.
Well, I just now am because I'm so inspired by her story, or his story, their story.
What are you, Bob Marley now?
So yeah, breaking into fusioning. How does one do that in this day and age? Besides going to Office Depot, because I don't think those exist anymore.
Here's the thing about fusioning,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sorry to say this, Doc. There can only be one.
Wait,
That's what's ironic about fusioning. You're bringing two things together, but there can only be one. In order to become a fusionist, you must kill your predecessor.
what? So wait, hold on. This is crazy. You're telling me that I have to kill you if I wanted to be a fusionist? Otherwise, no go, no dice.
Absolutely, and of course you have to take the vow.
Well, wait,
Birthdays.
No birthdays.
I'm fine with that. My birthdays suck anyways.
Not for this year. I may already have something planned, Dr. John.
Are you gonna help me?
I may have a non-refundable deposit at a certain mouse-themed pizza chain.
Okay. So who'd you kill, Lil Mike? Did you kill somebody?
I cannot confirm or deny what I may have had to do to get in the biz.
Now this is getting nutty. I don't. This is getting.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I told you how to become a fusionist, and I told you I'm a fusionist. Connect the dots. Connect the molecules.
I think that's your job, sir. Anyways, I'm getting way off topic. Let's talk about procrastinating because.
Well, and one more thing I gotta say.
Oh, please.
Another thing a fusionist is forbidden to do
Yeah.
is talk about being a fusionist.
Wait, you're on a podcast, little Mike. This is going out to a lot of people.
What is this, Fight Club?
A what?
This is a podcast. This is going out to everybody. Everybody's going to hear that you're a fusionist.
We have hundreds of thousands of listeners in dozens and dozens of countries.
Could you blur out my face?
Yeah, but they're going to know it's you because you're the only one.
Yeah, wait.
No, this is quite the conundrum. All right. You know what that means,
What does that mean?
Doc? You're going to have to take over the shop. Tell
Wait.
Molly I love her, but I'm going to have to disappear.
Wait, what?
You're going to have to
That's
kill her.
I'm going to have to kill you?
And you're going to have to kill her using methods that you learn at the dojo.
At Don's Dojo and Fusion
Absolutely.
Emporium?
Absolutely.
I don't think I'm ready for this. I'm a sex.
You don't get a choice.
Too late. It's just like that.
You don't choose
You're like Tim Allen in the Santa Claus. You're the Santa Claus now.
You don't choose the fusion life. The fusion life chooses you.
I'm a midwife. What do I know about fusioning?
You were a midwife.
It's too late now. You got to put on the suit like Tim Allen. Put on the suit, get the reindeers, and
Wait, what's the
Santa
suit?
now.
The Santa suit, jackass.
Wait, you wear a Santa suit as a fusionist?
No, in the metaphor.
The metaphor.
What do you wear? What do you wear?
Watch a Tim Allen movie for once.
What?
Don't
There's
you see
only
what
one.
she's wearing? She's wearing a wetsuit.
What are you wearing?
Absolutely.
You're going to have to wear the same wetsuit.
I can't wear a wetsuit. I have too much body hair. It's gonna stick, and sting me.
You will shave your body.
Absolutely.
shave your
gotta
body?
The
wear
hair will
wet
fall
suit.
out just like Tim Allen's body changed. So will yours.
do you shave your body, little Mike?
Well, actually, it's funny you asked that. You have to get your whole body laser hair removaled.
I don't have time for that.
Because if your body hair gets between the molecules, now that's just a bad situation.
Okay, this is I can't believe my life changed in one moment like this. I mean, this is great. Now I do really have empathy for Tim Allen and the Santa Claus.
Absolutely.
Okay, all
I
right. Well,
suggest you watch that movie tonight so you're like refreshed on what's coming.
You got to get prepared. There's a sassy talking elf coming to your house.
By the name of Delilah Haydair.
how does that relate to fusioning? I don't understand. Okay, all right.
You're about to find the fuck
It's a-
out.
It's
Okay.
a crossover.
Well, listen, I guess I have to prepare now for it. That's all the time we have for the Sexperts. Thank you so much, little Mike. We didn't get to talking about procras-turbating, but I guess I have a lot to learn from you now. We should be talking about the exchange of power, I guess. I don't know if it's magical or scientific.
You're going to feel it.
Okay, well.
I'll meet you at Office Depot in 20.
Oh, Jesus. I need to get dressed and shave. Okay. So that's it for the Sexperts. I'm your host, Dr. John T. Alaniz, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, and I'm about to fuse some candy to this kid's pocket.
See you sex time.
Sometimes you want to have it back.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.
Boobs.